A contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Atlanta Falcons and the Washington Commanders. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 tempo. Liking 18. Ready, ready.
Hand off now from the gun. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Ready.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Come on. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Ready.
See how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. Here we go.
Setting him on the dime. Fights his way through a tackle. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Ready, ready.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready, ready.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. They'll throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here. First down, play action. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. And goes to the hurry up here.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Press all 80.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Go.
They work against the blitz. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Cougar 19. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Third down from the gun. Catch is made in close. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And he wasn't chancing a return there. Putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. And his first offering of the game lines up incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Get it. 19 tight. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18.
Throwing now, Daniels. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Offense up to the line fast.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Warriors 70. 30.
Play fake here, Daniels. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Working now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
The incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready! Viking 18!
Setting up to throw. Pass is caught at the 9! And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Here we go, here we go. 19 Charger, let's go.
Back now, pressure coming. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a 13-0 lead. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Ready.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Space on the right. He's got room. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a one-score game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10.
Come on, come on.
Throwing now off the play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. Will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Play action now. Daniels rolling out to his left. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
It's a gain of 11.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Washington first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Walker on first down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Daniels setting up the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Down! 60 Eagles! Cougar 19! Let go!
Give up the gut to Walker. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Cowboy 80.
Now Daniels on 4th down. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points. But as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Turnover on down.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
Let's go now. Go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons grow their early lead to 13. They're out to try and tack on the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Brown with a return here. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 21-7 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll start this drive out 1st and 10. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's a difficult on defense.
But he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Look at 19.
2nd and 9.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Flush down out to his left. He's on the run, deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Finds the in route complete. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
Warriors 70.
Daniels to throw on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sideline to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They'll go play action. Find some time left. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at 31.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you could almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but if they'll get that first down, they couldn't do it right there.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Oh, he's got it, it's in close. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 7.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. He'll take this at the 10. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He fires one deep down the left side. Big gain downfield. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Mustang 19.
Design run. Daniels will keep it. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the
60
7-yard
Eagle,
line.
60 Eagle. Ready.
Daniels now. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Hold the ready.
Third and goal, they need 3 yards here.
Come on, come on.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. And this is going to end behind a line. A great stop down in close. So let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal.
Okay, I got to give some kudos to that defense right there. Sometimes as an offense, you think you can outsmart those guys on the other side. But that defense, they were dialed in for that drop.
Okay, ready.
The 5-yard line. Looks like they're going to try it here on 4th and goal.
Good. 7 Pirates, 7
They'll throw for it. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Commanders fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
On the double.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Chased out to his right. Completed to his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Okay.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake. Forced out to his right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Quay Walker in to pick it off.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get it. Go.
To throw, Daniels. Here's a screen now for Walker. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Dan Jackson takes it away. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Come on. Come on.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, no, they get him yet again. James Pierce picks it off. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. Ooh, partner, Hiss has gotten out of hand early. That pick 6, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Brown with a return here. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
On the return, the Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is second and long. Here's Daniels. He's got a man left. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 yards and leads to third down.
Throw here, third down. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be fourth and short.
A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Seven Pirates.
To the air again, Daniels. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list,
Come on.
I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him a possession.
It's his running back. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Bronco 80.
Now Daniels off the play action. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns. And usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Third and long for him here. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Picked up at the 38. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the Commanders' 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. This is going to be downhill. Looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
60 by 6.
Working on first down. Finds him over the middle. he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the red zone on first. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
60 Maverick. Street.
They've got a man in motion.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it and takes off. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. Offensive line fast.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
First down, play action. Rolling to the loft center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that makes it second and goal.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Escapes out to the left. Near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal.
Here we go. Cuddy.
He's dropping back to throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Ready.
They'll leave the offense out there and try fourth and goal from the 4.
Ready. Cut my Viking. 8 Dragon 60. 79 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They're going to try to throw for it. And they kick him off again. Mike Sandler still makes the play.
The fourth down pass. Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on second down as well.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. Still has some space up near midfield. He's at the 30. Makes the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose, that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
And that kicked off. into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Working quickly here.
A 2-yard gain. It's
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
They're going to throw for it on 4th. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Commanders will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Drive begins with a walker run. And this is brought to a stop at let's say the 34-yard line there. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for Washington. 1st down.
Rolling on 1st down. Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Getting out to his left. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Throwing now, Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready? 70 Lions.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. New set of downs for him from the 31.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Dragon, 60. Ready?
Daniels on 1st down. Complete to Walker on the check down. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Viking 18.
On first down, here's Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Jesse Bates on the coverage.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Come on, come on. Hit. Street. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
On the draw, it's Walker. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock, and how about that effort there to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one. The last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. It's a broken tackle, it can mean a touchdown.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Ready.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Ready, ready. 19, Tiger, 19.
From the gun, here's a handoff. He's going to get this to the opposing 41.
Now.
Goes to the hurry up here.
First down. First down.
And in motion, headed right. Back to pass on first and 10. And they pick him off again. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Hawk 70, Hawk. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders tie this game 35 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Here's the handoff. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take the lead as time runs out here in the third.
That explosive run, this guy's right up on the edge of 200 yards, Kate. And with this body of work, it could only take one more carry to cross that mark and suddenly become a very intriguing subplot for the rest of this game. Can he get to 200 plus? We'll get to watch.
They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Brown with a return here. Escapes the defender. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the jump.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Go.
To throw, Daniels. There's a screen now for Walker. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
60 by 6.
Daniels back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh no, they get him yet again. James Pierce picks it off. And the Falcons have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether. Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Here we go.
Rolling from the gun here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Come on. 70 Rangers. 70 Viking 18.
From the gun on 3rd down. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
49. Commanders 35.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Brown with a return here. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Ready.
And off to Walker from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
60 Maverick.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he reaches the 35 before going out. A 9-yard gain, and for a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Daniels now on first down. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on second down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be third and long.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
79 Broncos. Ready? 19, 70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Third and long for him here. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
This is a heater going deep. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
A gain of 34 yards.
Offense up to the line fast.
Washington, first down. First and goal at the 7-yard
Let's go, 80.
line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it'll be second and goal.
19, let's go. Ready, ready.
That throw behind his intended target. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. And now they're left with third and goal.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Defense looking for a stop. Extra DB out on third and goal.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Again, Daniels to the air. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now within one score in the fourth. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 42.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Ready.
First down, play action. Finds him over the middle. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. First down now, ball at the 33.
Come on. Hey, go.
Here's the long back on the handoff. before someone can force him out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 16.
Keep it right, team. Let's go now. Hop, 7.
Working inside the red zone. Dumps it off to his running back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Translatable skills. That's what you call him. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
19 Sergeant, Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. And caught in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Commanders 42.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Daniels now. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Jalen Walker, a loss of 13 yards, brings up third down.
19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Pioneer.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders, 14 points back. The Falcons going with a dime package here on third down.
Cup 19. Let's go. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Cade, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Buffalo 8. Tag. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Hey, Crash. Go.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They've got to keep moving quick here. They're going to pass it here. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third and 4 coming up now. Give now to the running back. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Cougar like
It's fourth down.
Panther 11, Panther 70.
Fourth down, pass coming. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead, just a turnover on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Panthers.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on a quick hitter. Makes a tackle. And we give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's 1st down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big gain downfield. 30. To 10. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. He did right there.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go now. 19. Go.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Get it.
Back to the well again. And he is going to have the Falcons 1st down. And Brock that should clinch them this victory. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Buying some time right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. And he will score! And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win!
Okay, great.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Brown with a return here. Things going well so far. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. One final shot here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin is